This video will go over questions and answers that are most frequently asked about child support and the child support program. Who is eligible to receive child support services? A parent or person who has physical custody of a child may apply for child support services. Families who receive public assistance receive child support services automatically. Child support payments collected for families receiving public assistance go to the state and federal governments as repayment for public assistance. How do I request that my child support check be deposited in my bank account? You must complete an application for direct deposit. This form is available under the quick links on the Cabinet for Health and Family Services website. You may also call 1-800-248-1163. How do I obtain a copy of my payment history? Contact your local child support office or call 1-800-443-1576 to request a copy of your payment history. My ex won't let me visit my children. Can I stop paying child support? Child support and visitation are two separate things. You can't stop paying support because you aren't getting visitation. Also, your ex can't stop visitation because you aren't paying child support. You must continue paying your child support as the court has ordered you to do. You will need to go back to the court and let the judge know that the other parent is not letting you get visitation. The non-custodial parent is not paying his or her child support obligation. What can I do? Contact your local child support office and request that enforcement action be taken. Many enforcement remedies may be used by child support staff to enforce a child support order. I just lost my job. How do I decrease my current child support obligation? The court will use the child support guidelines to determine if the current child support obligation should be decreased or increased. If the review shows a material change in circumstances, a 15% increase or decrease in the amount of support due, then the child support order will be adjusted. Courts consider losing a job or having work hours significantly cut to be a continuing change in circumstances. How long will it take before I hear a response after requesting a review or modification? Requests for review and modification must be in writing and submitted to your local child support office. The process of reviewing a case for possible modification may take up to 6 months. What if I am not a U.S. citizen? Even if you are not a U.S. citizen, you still have a right to get child support and a duty to pay child support. It is not illegal to receive child support even if you're not a legal resident. Also, it won't hurt your chance to become a U.S. resident or citizen later. If you owe child support but do not pay, it may count against you later if you apply for residency, citizenship, or refugee status. Do I have to get a child support order? You have to cooperate in establishing paternity and a child support and/or medical insurance order if you receive KTAP. If you do not receive KTAP, but you or your child have a medical card, the state will ask the court for a medical insurance order for the children. What if I have a good reason for not wanting to get a child support order established? You do not have to get a child support order established if you have a very good reason not to, such as you are afraid the other parent might hurt you or the child, the other parent was abusive to you or the child, or your child is the result of incest or rape. If you have any of these exceptions, tell your caseworker as soon as possible. You will have to fill out some forms, and your caseworker may ask you for proof, such as a domestic violence order or your sworn statement. A garnishment is in place. Why am I not receiving the full amount of support ordered? Although there may be other reasons why, the most common reason is that the payer does not have enough earnings to allow the deduction of the full amount. This is because the Consumer Credit Protection Act limits the amount that can be deducted as child support from earnings. The limit ranges from 50% of disposable earnings if that parent is remarried and supporting another family, to 65% if that parent has no other dependents other than those for whom the support is being deducted. I only receive SSI and I have a court date for child support. There is no way I can pay the full amount of child support. What do I do? If you are the parent getting SSI, you should tell the court that your only income is SSI. You should get a statement from the Social Security Administration that you receive SSI and give this statement to the court. You may be entitled to a deviation in the child support order. If you have already been ordered to pay child support and then you begin receiving SSI, you can ask the court to change your child support order. Should you have any additional questions, please contact your local legal aid or child support office or visit our website at www.kyjustice.org.